Hello everyone and welcome back to Gentoo Rescue. Today we're jumping back into this weird bomb missile button world we have here called Transition and explore this next level over here to the right. No, I've already been there. Okay, what do we do next then? If you haven't already, do be sure to check out the prior episodes in the description below or card above. You will need the context. This game is a dense cake of layered upon layered puzzle solving stuff. It is nigh impossible to understand what's happening without first seeing prior levels. But now we're in the world called Liftoff. That's a lot of levels. Okay, let's go to rockets. We're finally discovering how the rockets work. Very good. Oh no. How do they work? What's the journal? The journal is here. Here's rockets. Launches on impact. Okay. Does launch mean it has to go into the water? Or does that just mean it goes What does that mean? What are we saying launches on impact even means? Propulsion. So then what? We need to get the seals somewhere. Oh, look at that. Now, isn't that interesting? So then how do we get it? Okay, I got no idea how I'm meant to... Oh, I can push you here like this, then we do you, and you. So it's like the, what's it called? That jetpack from TF2 that the Pyro has, which can ignite things behind it, but as a penguin game mechanic. Because I love penguins. Okay, so blue has to move, last. Blue doesn't move until the very bitter end of this whole thing. How do we get... Oh, you guys have canes. Interesting. I guess if I can do this, perfect. We've done it. We've handled it beautifully. So then, what happens next? Oh, not another missile. So we need to find a way to get these missiles in the right place. I guess we can go ahead and use you to get this green guy here for the level called Respect. Oh, it's because it's all Fs. Press F to press Respect. Har, 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 har. Oh no, if we press any button, then the penguin goes bye-bye. Interesting. A proposed animal will be launched if it cannot reach the next tile. Whoa, what? Wait, I missed the boat on that explanation. I don't get what that means. What does that mean? Propel another back one tile. A propelled animal. Okay. So if I do this, got it. So you'll launch the red guy into there, which is very, very handy. Anyway, we do this, into this, into this. And everyone says, yay, we saved the penguin from dying a horrific death. I'm going to say red goes here for a second to a level called Prune. Okay, this world is not seeing... So it's mostly just using the missiles as, tiles you can't really touch. That's the main gimmick that these guys have so far. If I just do this... No. How do we do any of this? Because I want yellow to... Okay, here's my new theory. I was going to have... My original theory was to have yellow go here, then have green come in, but then red can't do anything. Red's stuck. So instead, let's have yellow... go here, and then we have green go around the long way. No, that's not going to work either. That's really not going to work either. Because then how do we stop green from, Yikes. Yikes, man. What does the Bartman say? I caramba or something? Oh, this is bad. Okay, so my initial theory... My initial theory of doing all this... Okay, I'm trying to come up with a way to have yellow do this. But then have... I want to switch the order of red and green. I want red and green to be in slightly different places. Like, I think if red's here, then we can have green come here and go up like this. Which is amazing, which is awesome, which is perfect. Perfection achieved. But instead, ooh, zooey mama. Zooey mama, zooey mama. We need... You come here, green comes here. Red comes here, and we have yellow come in to support the fray. Yellow hangs out there forever, green comes in, and then we have red come in like this. Perfect. Everyone is happy. Everyone squeaks a little squadaloo because we're all happy penguins now. Green, come here and pop into here. Thank you. What do you have on your back? You have a missile on your back. Ooh, interesting. So if we do this, then you can pick up the bomb. No, you need to pick up... Oh, fascinating. We need to find a way to have the missile pick up the bomb. Ooh, okay. So here's the gimmick, I guess. Yeah, okay, so basically if we take this bomb... Oh no, but if we have the missile run into the bomb, then Missile Penguin will... pick up the bomb and not become a Missile Penguin any longer. Which is good. To be clear, that's a good thing. I want the Missile Penguin to pick up the bomb. Now the question is, how do we get... Because you can't move anywhere. You are stuck exactly the way you are. So then how do we get green and yellow to work together? Oh, okay, we do it like this. And then we pop you. And now we're looking gorgeous. Actually, we're looking mostly gorgeous. We actually need, very firmly, something else to kind of happen. I squarely need green to be the second one to come. Because here's the thing, we can't get green. Wait, okay, so here's the problem. If we have these two guys here and this guy breaks, then you have the bomb, yay, but how do we get green back here? The only way I see getting green over here is doing that. So that means you have to set all this up, and then... immediately... find a way to break Am I dumb? Don't answer that. There's no reason we can't just break the wall and then go back to our evil bidding. Yeah, okay. I was way overcomplicating it. Never mind. Oh, off I go. How do I access those missiles there without, like, ruining my life? Well, if we do this one. Interesting. I need to figure out how I'm going to... Okay, well, I have an idea for one of these. We're going to do this and use you to get there onto ejection. Then we need to have... Oh, this is horrible. So all the seals have to escape, and the penguin simply has nothing to do with any of this. If we go like this, you escape. If we go like... Okay, so we need to use this tool here. How we can launch a propelled animal that has nowhere to go. If we use that effectively to our advantage, we can get out of here. Why would subjecting... If I do this, then you're stuck there, which is bad. Which is very bad. But I think Mr. Blue starts there. Mr. Blue starts there. Mr. Blue truly has no choice but to go up and do some proper shenanigans. What if we do this? And then find a way because if we do this, Mr. Steel is stuck forever. That's bad. That's very bad. Mr. Steel can't be stuck forever. Horrifying. Horrifying, horrifying, horrifying. I'm not even beginning to develop a concept of a plan here. This is like... Ugh. Because we can't escape Mr. Seal once he gets here. There's no way to get him out of there. What is the purpose of making... Okay, so we put the cane there just to make it so that when he gets there, he is stuck forever. I mean, there's no way that the best possible way to approach this is to have, like, Mr. Penguin take this or something, right? Like, there's no way. I'm trying to figure this one out. I mean, okay. We have ya boy. That's stupid. That's just a waste of resources. If we go like this, you're out of here. The problem is I genuinely have difficulty envisioning. Okay, it might be the case that our actual main goal is to do this. Then get a penguin like this stuck forever. And then we calcify our intent. Because how in the world is there any way to grab this guy and also... No, I really can't imagine it. Because there's no way to grab that guy and then not immediately missile off. So this is a, like, one seal goes away situation. My new theory is that we need to find a way to get the penguin I want to find a way to have a seal take this and put the penguin here forever. For some reason that seems important. Oh, I get it, 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 I get it. It's unfortunately extremely annoying. Oh man, okay. We need to somehow, some way... Okay, let's say we do this. Then you don't get stuck if we do that. We need to find a way, somehow, some way, as I've been saying, to get Mr. Penguin stuck here in this thing. Then put a seal here, so when you go like this, you're gone. Oh, what? Wait, never mind. That's new information. My bad, I've been doing this wrong the whole time. Oh, you're stuck forever. It works, but you're stuck. Weird, like ow. There's no way that any of this is the best possible outcome, though, right? Interesting. Was that the intended solution? Interesting. So you can continuously push it like that. Weird. Okay, rubber. I'm rubber, you're glue. Hands off me, you evil dude. Kind of. We gotta choose which one of these guys he's gonna become. It's gotta be the bomb, right? Because then we can just blow him up. But then if we blow him up, that's not amazing for us. Okay, that's not particularly useful. If we go here, that's not particularly useful. You're kind of stuck forever. How do springs and bombs interact again? Okay, spring and bomb is still going to... So we can't really have this guy be bomb, because then when the penguins get sacrificed, and that's not good. We can... perhaps... Oh, interesting. No. No. What if we just have you go away? what if we simply have you just disappear? We do one of these. I think I'd like one of the penguins to end up with the hammer. The only problem is, literally, how do we do that? I guess we do it like this. Because if we do it like this, you just slide off. If we do it like this, then you go away forever, which is also bad. Okay. Is there any way to get, the beauty of our world all in one piece? The spring's there forever, and the spring gets stuck forever, which is cool. I do like the spring. The spring seems like a pretty good thing to have on deck. I guess it really is just figuring out okay, ultimate, actual, genuine question. Do we need oh yeah, look at this. Oh, we have to find a way to get rid of the seal. We have to find a way to get rid of him. Easy. Done. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Next up, what's a doable level here? Oh, countdown, sure. Ooh, we have missiles and stuff. I love missiles and stuff. Missiles are one of the top 10 inventions of all time in my humble opinion. Okay, so we do this, and then... What? Ah, so it spawns you into a certain... Okay, so we need to... Okay, I think I understand the general prerogative of this one. We have to find a way to enter the portal using the missiles in 4 different directions. So, in particular, if we go up like this, you get pushed down. But we can't do that because this one already goes up. We go up into it like that. So then this one, we should be going down into. Right? Right. Nope, that penguin has a missile on his back now. That's not good. But then the question... Okay, so we need to plan ahead. We need to have you end up in here before we have you end up in here. So we can properly snag you. What? You go up here. You... Okay. So we need to, like, prep penguins for different positions. Oh, we can just have you go in here. No problem. Okay. I was way overthinking it. I thought that we had to, like... Okay. That's easy. That's so easy. Then you come in here, block you off. Final? This is the final one? Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. That's a lot. I love that. And I love how whenever you... I guess if we do this... How do we get... Strange. Okay. So, okay, we figured out we go here, and then missile ends up there. But then Mr. Seal still has a long way to go, and still has a lot of information he needs to figure out about himself and about his actual desires and needs. The self-actualization is not here quite yet. But then, how do we get more self-actualized? I suppose like this. Like that genuinely works. And we can go here. That's an infinite loop. That's not good. Is there any way for the seal to end up on there without momentum? Is there a way for that? I can't really imagine a way. I guess if it runs into the penguin. What? Oh, that's clever. You do this, and then the... Okay, I kind of stumbled into that one. You do this, it gets here, this blows it one unit that way, and you end up like that. Cool, perfect. That's the final level of this world. Also, why are there so many levels hidden in darkness over here? Curious. Sorry, 1 second. Just adjusting OBS briefly. I'm going to go ahead and say that we should probably reset this level in order to give us the best possible chance at redemption. Defusal. That makes sense. Bomb defusal team and all that jazz. Keep talking and nobody explodes looking level. So if we go here, what's the bomb doing? What's the bomb doing? I have a new idea, but I don't like the idea. So, okay. We get a penguin here somehow. The penguin picks up the missile, goes shoop, shoop, and becomes a bomb penguin. And then it can just go up right into here. So ideally, yellow is the one who ends up as a bomb penguin of sorts, because then they can just go up through the teleporter, no harm, no foul, no problem. But then how do we get any of that to work? Because the problem is we can't really get a penguin over here without that penguin first having the cane. So I guess, like, okay, the cane guy has to go first, but I really like the idea personally of cane guy being yellow. We find a way to get Mr. Yellow. Oh, it's easy. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because now... Man... Because, okay. If cane guy... But no, now Mr. Red is stuck here too, and if yellow goes through that, then Mr. Red is going to have to defuse the bomb, and that's no good. Because the only way to defuse the missile is to go to the bomb. So they have to go around here no matter what. But then the problem becomes... No, yellow absolutely has to be the one who ends up with the cane. Because there's no way to end up here. That's not true. Green could have the cane. Actually, green could pretty comfortably have the cane. But then how do we get Mr. Green to have the cane? There's no way red can have the cane. I simply don't believe it. Red has to get into place first. Because, okay, green can... Yeah, green can have the cane. No, green can... Yes, green can have the cane. Green goes here. Then... we figure it out from there. Okay, let's say green gets the cane. Oh, that's easy. We can... I was, as per usual, way overthinking it. Look at me go. They call him the thinker. Because it's so hard for him to think sometimes. How do we get yellow in a place that's doable? I guess if we do this, then yellow ends up in a pretty decent spot. Then we have you go here, we do all this fancy shenanigans. We pop you here and pop yellow there, and that is a gorgeous solution. Good job, me. Oh, you're stuck there forever. Oh, that's not good. If you ask me, personally, how do we get you there? And how do we get you... What? How do we get to those levels? Wait a second, what? Yeah, literally how? Because we need to have Mr. Blue. How do we disarm the missile? How do we get over there? I genuinely can't imagine how. Let's just do this again and get you out of here. Only one guy to work with. I love a one walrus level. Am I been calling them seals again? I apologize to all the seal fans in the crowd if I have in fact been calling them seals again. Okay, here's my new theory. We go here, we grab the spring, and do something with it. We go like this. Then we end up with hammer. Guess not. Oh, nope. Okay, never mind. Literally, how do we do this then? Because I need to find a way to get the penguin home. We do this, you go away. We do this, you go away. Interesting. I'm genuinely not quite sure what to do with any of this fun new. That was easy. Never mind. the foolish mortal, me, thought that there was some profound difficulty I had to navigate in order to achieve anything productive there. I was evidently rather mistaken. Literally, how do I get to the middle area there? Because if I do this, you're gone. If I do... What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Okay. It's just all about... I can't stack 3 walruses in that middle column, though. I can't stack 3 here. And again, literally, how do I get these guys? Because we can't get Mr. Blue in there. Mr. Blue, goes Huey Kablooey as soon as he goes away. There's no way to move him around, at least not to my knowledge. I guess if we do this, we can end up with Mr. Yellow in there. Which I guess is oh! Well, there's a secret level in there. Cool. A level called Chicken. Look at all those chickens. Okay, or not. I guess this seems like a very freeform sort of deal, where we kind of just need to figure out what we're doing here. Okay, here's my new theory. We need to have one guy collect as many of these things as we can. Hello, new entry? Free a stuck animal using... Okay, we knew that. We knew that. We've known that for a long time. Like this. Okay, gorgeous. So it was just about finding the exact right pathway through the level, which is what all the levels are actually about, if you think about it. But because if I do this, then you just go away. You just go away forever and ever. And what's the point at that point? I'm truly not sure what to do with anything here. I'm not sure how to progress into these middle levels, and it seems like a very straightforward and simple navigational challenge. But it's one that I've yet to come up with a meaningful answer for how to approach. Got it. No, I don't. I do not, in fact, got it. Man. Man. I guess if we kind of like end up like this. Okay, so I'm trying to think of like ways to like we can do this, for example. We can end up with a fella there, but then how do we get a third fella to block our entry on the way in? Because the rockets there really do complicate things. The rockets really do complicate. They made things so much harder. Just so much harder. Because, like, for example, look. Ugh. Because, okay, there is a purpose to having this guy here. He can go ahead and push ya there, for example. But then once ya there, what's the ya point? You know? What's the ya point? There's something I don't understand about how rockets work. I guess, if there's any way to move Mr. Blue into this middle area here, if there's any way to get the circuitry working so that we end up with none of these levels spawned a portal, right? No, they would tell us that on the world map. That's one of the UI features. Portal information. I truly am just kind of wandering around right now. Okay, let's see if we can't just beat this area, because there's a lot of levels here, more than usual. I'm going to go ahead and leave this for later. I know we'll be back here. We always come back. How do we get it so that oh, well, that was easy. So we have you here. And then you, we just need to find a way to get both of you in line for a missile challenge. I have no idea. What if we do one of these and then do one of these, and then we have you sit here like this, and now you're almost looking good. Oh, whoa. Oh, we found, oh, I inadvertently found a level. Look at that. It's called balance. What does balance entail? Okay, fascinating. There's like the possibility space in this level is tiny. So we just have to find a way to get the seal up there without at any point... I mean, is it possible we just have Mr. Red do something else instead? Because how do we get Mr. Blue there? Oh man, what? What? I guess if we do this, things might kind of work. No, that's dumb. Oh man, what? Okay, okay, okay. Lock in. We got this. Because if we do all this, then we can end up in a good enough place oh. Okay, so the fundamental problem of this level is that we need to have Mr. Blue in a position where he can go over here, no problem. The problem, because of course there's a problem, is that Mr. Seal needs to end up exactly where the red ring is, so that when Mr. Red comes over and hits him, you know, it's exactly as the doctor foretold. I'm beginning to develop a decent theory, though. A theory of the case, if I had to describe it using 3 words or less. That was like 4 words. A theory of the case. That's 5 words. Theory, case. Case theory. So we, you know, if we do this, we're now looking kind of pretty, but then there's no way to have Mr. Oh, you know his name. Mr. Seal. Mr. Sealy Beely. I wonder if the optimal strategy is actually, in fact, to get Mr. Red out here. Fascinating. I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Okay, sure. I can believe that might be a possible way for things to go. I can trust that that's a reasonable thing to expect to happen. I just don't always remember that, like, the afterburn or the backburn thing happens, like, immediately with these guys. Okay, let's go to extinction. Extinction? Wait a second. Oh no, we have to remove all the seals. Every single one. Interesting. So when you hit it, when you hit the guy, it'll be propelled. So if we go here, nope, not quite right. No, that's more right than not, though. Okay. We knock out most of these guys all in one full swoop. We hit you. Nope. We get you. You're stuck if we do that. We do this, this, this. Boink, boink. Nope, that's bad. So we for sure need to have this missile here, this one right here, when we hit this seal. This seal, it's gonna have to use that one. The question becomes, how in the world do we access the other seal over here? Just simply put, how do we get there? Because we can't... Okay, we do this. We do this. But I need to end up somehow over it. I need to end up... Okay, there's three things that need to happen. We need to have you here so we can bounce you up. So that after... we do this, this... Oh, okay, okay. A certain set of things need to happen in a certain order. Those include you and you. Then we can pretty comfortably... No, but then how do we get this guy is the problem. Okay, we hit you. You into you, you, but then you're stuck here. You for sure go there. No questions asked, at least not for the time being. Because we do need some way to get up here, and the way I think we're going to do that you need to stay there. Ooh, that is an interesting development. This guy needs to stay here. Because we go like this, we hit you here. No, what? That's not possible though. Okay, let's just simulate what happens once we get Mr. Man. We go here. Do this. Okay, you go here. We go here, do this. Oh. No, I was wrong. We don't need to go and come back from below. We can just go through like this. So you don't even need to be there. You can just go like this. Then we do one of these. Interesting. Okay, I think we're trying to get somewhere. And that's the solution. Perfect. Again, no idea how they lost to get through there with Mr. Blue. Zero idea at all. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can't just beat this subworld as a proper level. The way I personally see this happening we do it like this. I want to have a guy here. And then also a guy here. So when we do this with Mr. Blue gets gone. But then we gotta find a way to get the other guy somewhere properly interesting. Because we do this, and then yellow is somewhere cool, but green is not. And I would like it if yellow was somewhere more cool. Or if green was somewhere more cool. In the mercurial wastes, perhaps. I guess we could just have them also line up, like, here, for example. Then we can do this, have Mr. Blue go here. And then green is somewhere here. How do we get yellow somewhere equally useful, though? Because those are the two options. We either have them line up here or have them line up here. Okay. I'm thinking of trying this way again. The only problem is that, again, once we go through here, like once Mr. Blue goes, then there's not really a lot to work with to get the other guy in place. Yikerinos. Yikerinos on bikerinos. You know what I mean? Because it really does have to be the guy who already has the missile. Goes ahead and ejects one guy out of this level. Someone has got to go. Okay, I mean, we do this and then you're stuck there forever, which is not good. Because they do need to come in from... One has to come in from the side, or both have to come from the side, or one comes from the side, then one comes in from the top. So long as we can kind of get... Maybe if yellow just stays put, low-key. But then how would that make any sense? Man. I feel like this is getting closer and closer. With this kind of a solution, if we could just get green, because yellow's an awesome place. Yellow's place is literally so good. Literally like the most perfect, awesome place one could ever hope to be if you were Mr. Yellow Walrus. So... Oh, we've got it. No. That's the one seal who can't be in the wrong place at the wrong time. One man in the wrong place at the right time can make all the difference, Mr. Freeman. Said that one character from that one hit video game that one time. I guess if I do it like this, there we go. That's looking pretty good. And then we can do like this, and that's the level beaten, fair and square, full stop, thank God. Okay, what does that do for this? Hello? Can I, you know? Can I please, what does this mean? What does that mean? How long have I been going for? Ooh, an hour! Okay, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here then. I guess we'll figure out the mystery of this section over here next time around. That said, I do hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, do be sure to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things down below. If you enjoyed the game, check the description below for more info on how to play it. And until next time, enjoy yourself.